ရှင်ပေးတဲ့အသက်တာများစွာပြန်လည်ကဆင်းစားရင်အသက်ရှင်လိုက်စမ်း
Faith in action. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6. Without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes in him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6.
Plus the Psalm chapter 119 verse 2 to 3. Blessed are those who keep his statutes and who seek him with all their hearts. They know wrong but follow his path. Psalm chapter 119 verse 2 to 3.
Treasure in heaven. Matthew chapter 6 verse 19 to 21. Do not lay up for yourself treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where there is treasure, your heart will be also. Matthew chapter 6 verse 19 to 21.
1 John chapter 2 verse 15 to 17. Do not love the world or the things in it. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the love of the Father is the desires of the flesh and the desires of the eyes and pride of life is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires. But whoever does the will of God abides forever. 1 John chapter 2 verse 15 to 17.
Life. John chapter 10 verse 10. The thief will only to steal and kill and forget. I came that they may have a life and have it abundantly. The thief came only to steal and kill and forget. I came that they may have a life and have it abundantly. John chapter 10 verse 10.
Anxious. Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 to 7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your requests to God, and the peace of God which transcends all understanding will guard your hearts and your mind in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4 verse 6 to 7.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 7. Trust God. Trust God with all your heart, and He will make. Trust God. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 7. Trust God with all your heart. What was the second line? Okay. Trust God. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 7. Trust God with all your heart, and in all your ways acknowledge Him. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your path. Be not wise in your own eyes, and fear the Lord. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 7. Seek God. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 to 13. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Then you will call on me and come pray to me, and I will listen. Then when you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11 verse 13.
Peace in Christ. Colossians chapter 3 verse 15. If the peace of Christ rule in your whole sense as member of one body, you are called to peace and be thankful. Colossians chapter 3 verse 15.
God is love. God is love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 47. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor other, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in the evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 47.
God is patient. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slow in keeping his promise, as some understand slowness. Instead, he is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9.
Test the spirit. 1 John chapter 4, verse 1 to 3. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirit to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ was come in the flesh is from God, and every spirit that does not confess that Jesus is not from God, this is the spirit of the Antichrist, which you have heard is coming and is now in the world. 1 John 4, verse 1 to 3.
Serve the Lord. John chapter 2, verse 24. Whoever serves me must follow me. And where I am, my servant also will be. My Father will honor the one who serves me. Whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, my servant also will be. And my Father will honor the one who serves me. John chapter 12, verse 26.
First Peter chapter 2, verse 17. Fear God. Honor everyone, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the emperor. First Peter chapter 2, verse 17.
God is gracious. Joel chapter 2, verse 13. Return to the Lord your God, for he is faithful, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love, for he relents over disaster. Return to the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love, for he relents over disaster. Joel chapter 2, verse 13.
Be kind. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in God forgave you. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in God forgave you. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32.
To share. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, and for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. Do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, and for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16.
Daniel chapter 9, verse 9. The Lord our God is merciful and forgiving, even though we have rebelled against him. Daniel chapter 9, verse 9.
Live by faith. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20.